Hello, you lot. This is episode 39 of the occasional vlog thing. Oh yes, I've given in. I can't keep up doing it weekly because, well, usually not enough stuff happens to make it interesting, unless I get embroiled in political controversy, which I'm trying not to. So yeah, I'm just going to put one out when interesting things have happened. So there you go. So yeah, we had an interesting weekend, which, well, let's start on Friday when I was sneezing quite a lot, and by midday I was feeling a bit shivery and achy and decided that I was getting a cold, not COVID. So yeah, that was, well, unusual. I have not had a cold since the entire coronavirus thing kicked off a couple of years ago. So, you know, I guess sanitizer and face masks and things, at least they stopped you getting a cold, if nothing else. It wasn't helped by the weather, which was turning pretty terrible because we had a storm called Malik coming from Denmark, and it was a doozy. It was not rain or stuff, just very, very strong winds, strong enough to blow trees over, and you know, one of our dustbins ended up in the road, and a lot of plant pots as well. And so yeah, it was a bit of a mess. However, I had a routine hospital appointment on Saturday morning, and Mrs. Planet had agreed that she'd come into town with me on the bus, because on the weekend, our local bus company, they sell a weekend group ticket for about £6, which enables up to 5 adults and or kids travel on the one ticket anywhere in West Yorkshire as many times as they like during, you know, one day, which is incredible. However, when it came to it, I'd got up and was getting dressed, and Mrs. Planet sort of went, I'm staying home. So she stayed home, and I had to do the hospital thing on my own, which was, well, it was quite interesting. It was a liver scan, which apparently I'm supposed to have every year, but haven't had the last 2 years because of the coronavirus. So yeah, it was quite interesting. She got it all set up and started looking for my liver, and after about 10 minutes, she says, "I'm struggling here. I'm going to ask one of my colleagues to have a go because I can't find your liver." I'm like, well, you know, unless it's dissolved, I haven't taken it out and sold it or anything like that. But well, she persevered, and eventually she did find it, and she said because my ribs are very close together apparently, so what she had to do was get in sync with my breathing, so that as I exhale, they separate a bit, and then the ultrasound can get through. But whatever. Anyway, it was. I don't know what they're measuring, but apparently it was an improvement on the last one that I had 3 years ago. So can't complain. Anyway, Sunday morning, Mrs. Planet says, "Do you want to go to IKEA?" I said, "Okay." So I went to IKEA. She had it in her head that it was like miles and miles away, and that I wouldn't ever want to go there. It's actually about 5 miles away. I'm still not mad keen on going there, because it's always, you know, the rest of the world is there as well. It's always really, really busy. Yeah, anyway, we went. She wouldn't tell me what she was planning to buy. But when we eventually came to it, I was extremely pleased. I'm not going to tell you what it is either. You'll see in a couple of weeks when it arrives, because I'm going to do a video of assembling it, because we all need to know how to assemble IKEA products, don't we? And then we went home, and there was another storm coming, this one called Corrie. So presumably from Manchester, which is where Coronation Street is. I did look up the name. There's a list of names now, and it's generated by the British Met Office, the Irish Meteorological whatever it is, and the Dutch Meteorological whatever it is. So between them, Corrie is the name of a person in one of those countries, I guess. So it's the same deal, lots and lots of wind, and Yeah, and it's actually my least favourite kind of weather. I really, really don't like strong winds. It just irritates me a lot. Anyway, we got all cosy in front of the telly on Sunday night and we watched the finale of Around the World in 80 Days with David Tennant. And it has been a brilliant, brilliant series. Tons of money thrown at it. It's a co-production between the BBC and about half the other broadcasters on the planet. Wherever you are in the world, I'm pretty sure you will have seen it or you'll be able to see it. It's fabulous. They took enormous liberties with the scripts. They changed Passepartout into a black man. They changed Detective Fix into a female journalist. And yeah, it messed about with the stories in each episode as well. So, but it was fantastically well written, well performed, well everything, and well worth looking at. So there. So that was my weekend. Hope you enjoyed hearing about it, and well, we'll see you whenever. Ta-ra.